Kyle, here goes your tires, buddy.
Video, Kyle?
Brand new ones.
You could have at least put the front ones on the back.
Lubing you right day and night.
And we're supposed to be powered by science.
That's very true.
We better be able to get two people on one train somehow.
Here it comes. Yep, that's it.
Because every time I'm in his office, he's sitting there and all of a sudden he just reaches like this and there's a piece of chicken in his hand.
I'm like, how much chicken is under your desk?
I overshot the R&D budget this week, so I'm going to need that $250.
Lubing it right day and night.
Welcome.
Woohoo! Episode 101.
101.
So this is an experiment this week.
Okay.
We've had 100 episodes to dial down our craft and present a very fine show for our lovely viewers. And we're going off script today. How about that?
Well, we really didn't have a script. Right. All this preparation for 100, and then we get to 101. They're like, meh. You guys got it.
Well, I'll take...
But thanks to Eric. He just ran
yeah.
in a pseudo script for us. Are you saying we're going to just tear this up?
Might as well. I'll take full responsibility. I took yesterday off because Brennan got his driver's license. He passed his test. So what most folks don't know is I accidentally borrowed the BMW and he had all of his driver's ed training in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How about that?
Well, at least he passed. So here we are, 101.
So I didn't do all my research. I didn't do all the things I was supposed to. So this makes sense for everyone.
I got you. Well, but you're here live to make sense.
But I don't know this stuff.
Okay.
I don't have an in-depth
We can answer questions.
Absolutely. We're good at that.
So we're going to take time to look back and progress in the live series. I think that's from episode 100.
Huh.
I don't think this script's been updated. So we are going to wing it. But as always, we're going to answer your questions.
Today's date on it. It counts.
Yeah. If you have questions, lubrication, fuel, you name it, we're here to answer them. We're actually looks like we're giving away EDT, so we do know that.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll give away some EDT, and we'll get into some funky stuff. I don't know how many of our videos you got canned up there yet. But man, it's gone downhill since episode 100.
Right? 100 steps forward, 100 steps back.
We're dual streaming, I think, on YouTube and Facebook right now. Make sure you like and share. Make sure you hit the little bell up there to remind you we're here every Thursday at 1:30. Even if we don't remember, we should be here every Thursday at 1:30 ourselves.
We got here at 1:29. We're good.
Follow us Instagram, YouTube,
TikTok,
and
the Hot Shots R&D page.
Hot Shots R&D page on Facebook.
Facebook page, yes.
Yep.
We're rocking and rolling now. We have over 300 viewers.
Really? Followers?
Yeah.
Wow, you had like 4 last week.
I know.
On a roll.
We're getting there.
On a roll. And just so you know, it's not an officially sanctioned Hot Shots page. Yeah, exactly.
It was supposed to be,
But we do have our Get to Know segment. Do we have somebody this week? Have you gone? I go pull somebody out of the warehouse. We'll get to know somebody today. Do we have the infamous Aaron's Science Corner?
we have a video.
We do. So why don't you share with us maybe what that entails? Actually, we should ask Levi first. Do we have a video? We do. Okay. So we have a Science Corner. People have been liking the Science Corner.
Right.
So you didn't at least drop the ball too much.
So
you got one done this week.
We're going to disappoint them today, and they'll never watch again. It'll be great.
Okay. So tell us what we're going to see in the Science Corner.
I don't want to... We take a deep dive into the Science Corner. That's about all I'm going to say.
It's a Science Corner on the Science Corner?
Yes.
Wow.
Confusing.
Okay. I'm interested, though. Levi, you got it racked? Let's roll it.
Hey, this is Aaron from Hot Shot Secret. I'm definitely not pouring some secret additives into Matt Rice's toe pick. Catch out Shipbox Supply and DNR Auto.
It's your boy Matt Rice, and I am definitely not in Hot Shot Secret Lab cooking up something special for Fool's Gold. But anyway, here's Aaron with this week's Corner.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed last week's 100th episode of Book Live. Thanks to the blooper reel, we had an extra amount of time prepared for this week's Science Corner. We're going to go so far in depth that it's going to blow your minds. Follow me as we go deep into the Science Corner. Science. Back to you, Kyle.
We were prepared, weren't we?
Yeah, I had 10 minutes to get that one done, so.
All right.
Oh, well,
Well, I at least like the animation's really getting there, really advancing.
that's all Greg.
But it looks like we wrangled somebody up, huh?
How about that?
All right. So let's jump into our get to know segment.
All right.
All right, come on up, bud. I need to get to know you. I don't even know you. Come stand over here. We got a mic for you. You can just kind of hold it like a regular mic if you want. So this is you're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
People around the world are watching you right now.
Sweet.
So every week we bring one of the employees in to get to know them a little bit better. And everybody out there wants to know a lot about you. So we're going to give you a little 10 questions, and you just kind of let us know.
All right. Sounds
So first of all, tell us your name and what you do here.
good. My name's Tyler Despennett. I pretty much just work on the line mostly, so
Yeah.
filling bottles and stuff.
All right. Make sure people get the stuff they need.
Yeah.
That's the first one. So you're already 10% through. So where were you born?
I was born at St. Anne's Hospital.
Okay. Which city and state was that?
Um,
Or what room was it?
I don't know
Okay.
the room. I don't know what city it's in, but it's in Ohio.
Okay. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Marengo.
All right. What was your first job?
My first job was actually at Zumbizi Bay as a lifeguard.
Ah, cool. Did you ever have to save a life?
Yes.
Did you save the life?
Yes.
Congratulations. What was your first car?
My first car was a 1994 Chevy Camaro Z28.
Whoa, that's up Aaron's alley. That's a pretty cool first car, man.
Yeah.
Did you play sports growing up? You're still growing up. Do you play sports?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what sports do you play?
I'm on the bowling team and the baseball team at Highland High School.
Cool, cool. What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby would have to be riding dirt bikes with my friends.
Cool, definitely cool. And what is your favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday? I'd have to say Thanksgiving. All that food.
I like food. Cool. What's your favorite beverage? Careful.
Mountain Dew.
Good man. Your favorite TV show or movie?
TV show would have to be The Dukes of Hazzard.
All right. And sometimes we throw a bonus question in. Would you like to throw him a bonus question? Aaron, you got one? What do you like most about working here at Hot Shot Secret?
Everyone is so nice, and it's like, especially Dave. Yeah, especially Dave. Everyone just always laughing and having a good time. And
Well, good.
I find it fun here, so.
Good. You survived. You passed. Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Another segment of our Get to Know Us, and we'll just keep rolling with. We got plenty of people back there we haven't met yet, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yep. Aaron, we'll get to know you someday.
No, you won't. Nobody gets to know me.
Yeah.
I don't even know me.
So I don't even know if these are old or not. Are these these are old dealer shout-outs? Yeah, your script's stolen too? Well, if it's last week's, we'll shout them out again. How about Inject Tech Diesel Services in Northwood, Iowa? Well, right now we've got Christine and Josh out there in Iowa,
we
so
do.
maybe they'll be swinging by Inject Tech Diesel Services and Munn Diesel Repair in Sumrall, Mississippi. Yeah, Munn just came on. I saw that. So congratulations. Remember, we got our dealer wall up here. So if you have your decals, if you're a fan, supporter of the show, if you're one of our influencers, one of our dealers, one of our retailers, Brian Murs, you still owe us some decals from some of our retailers. I see Summit Racing up there. I see O'Reilly's up there. But we're missing a bunch. Where's Tractor Supply? Where's AutoZone? There's a bunch missing. So go ahead and send in your decals. We'll get you up on the wall. We're doing a lot of filming in here. So That's good background stuff. This would be this weekend, so this part looks updated.
All right.
Why don't you roll out the TV schedule?
All right. Saturday morning, All Girls Garage. Did I say 11:30 yet? See, this is how unprepared I am. I can't even read. We're having a break room feature, number 2 of 6 on Stiction Eliminator.
Yep,
And there's going to be a sweet 1971 Olds Cutlass.
I like those.
And Sunday at 10:30, we have Truck U and a Powered by Science standalone feature, number 5 of 5 on Stiction Eliminator.
I'm going to venture out and say that is one of the newer ones. We were just talking to Brenton. We had a meeting with Brenton on the phone yesterday, and I think that's one of the newer ones that Chris went down to do like the whiteboard stuff. It's their new feature thing. So that's a.
I think is it a blue board on there?
It's a blue board.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a whiteboard.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's one of the new ones that Chris himself went down there to Florida to do a bluebird talk on, I think, Stiction Eliminator. So check that out. Saturday, or that's Sunday,
Yeah, and then
10:30. And then following that,
it is All Girls Garage, same as Saturday, so watch it twice.
Yep.
Learn about Stiction Eliminator.
Yep. And in the event world, like we said, starting tonight, actually, I think they start here in a couple hours, polling.
Woo!
We're finally polling. All this whole year, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. But Josh headed out there. Christine headed out a few days ago. She's been visiting dealers in Iowa. So she met up with Josh today. They got everything set up. I believe it's, so this is the August 6th through 8th. It's the North Iowa NTPA Nationals in Rockwell, Iowa. So it's one of their big national events. I know they've got a session tonight and then another one Friday night. And then on Saturday, there's 2 sessions. So they got their hands full. They got a long weekend of pulling in. Yeah, 3 days, 4 sessions. Josh and Christine are on site. I believe it's broadcasted live too, right? Right, Levi? Thanks, Levi. That too. It's on NTPA TV. I believe it's pay-per-view. I think they're covering the whole event. But we'll post up how to get to that live. Do you have it on there? Gotcha. So I think it's ntpa.com, and they've got the link to where you can catch it live. So and then afterwards, I believe they re-air it as well. But if you want to see it live, they've got sessions tonight, tomorrow night, and 2 sessions on Saturday. And coming up towards the end of the month is our next ODSS race, which is the Shy Diesel Extravaganza, one of the biggest diesel events that's been going on for as long as I can remember. New this year, they moved it to Wagler Motorsports Park, so it's kind of a new venue, but same old event, so we're looking forward to that, and that'll be August 28th to 29th, and they will, that's one of the few outlaw races that also has polling going on with it as well. So lots of action at that
Lots
new
of
venue.
polling this weekend.
That's at the end of the month, but this weekend is
I meant that.
is the North. Are we going to maybe get a guest caller in? Okay. Should I give you some time on that? Okay. All right. So going on in sales and retail, because I can't talk about this because I spill the beans.
The mystery box is on sale.
Mystery box. How's the mystery box been going? Really good?
That's it. Do you want to know what's in it, Levi?
I've seen what's in it. I saw. It's so bad they won't even tell me. Like I saw something laying out there, and I'm like, "What's this?" And they're like, "That's one of the items in the mystery box." Kyle, get out of here, because they know I'll spill it. But there are some cool things in it. Some very, very cool things. Matter of fact, I wanted some for myself, and they told me, "No, it's all reserved for the mystery boxes." Like, you guys can't order some extra for us?
No.
Nope. Only for people at home who order mystery boxes. So.
They get all the cool swag.
I know.
We have to make ours.
Who said swag? I didn't say there's any swag in there.
There's always swag.
No, it's just bottles of stuff. Or is it?
Mm-hmm.
There's some cool stuff in
I
there.
don't know what's in it.
I know a couple of cool items. So that's going on right now. The mystery box sale continues
there
through
bottles?
Monday. Is that right? Monday at midnight's your last chance, or until they run out, or are you guys just going to fulfill whatever? All right. Well, get on them now. I know they got a lot of orders in, and they're pretty cool. I think they're. Did you bring it up on the screen? So what was it, $50 or something? $39.95. Does that include shipping too? $39.95 shipped to your house. What says $72 value? It's priceless in my heart.
It should be.
Yeah, I think I have to buy one just to get the cool stuff I want in it. So jump on that, folks. That's good through Monday. And O'Reilly Auto Parts has sale on Stiction, Diesel Extreme, and FR3.
Right.
Wow. So all the good stuff there at O'Reilly's, they're everywhere. So if you need to stock up on your local O'Reilly's, now's the time. Stiction, Eliminator, Diesel Extreme, and FR3 are all available out there. So be in the loop. Got to subscribe to
Yeah, subscribe to our email newsletter. Yeah, hotshotsecret.com/email. Or just poke around and hit buttons, and you'll eventually
and
accidentally
you'll find
get
it at
there.
the bottom of the page there. Levi likes to show you.
Ta-da!
There you go. So stay up to date with all the stuff we got going on. And we announce stuff that's coming up on that newsletter that we don't tell everybody about all the time. So you get a little inside track on some things, which is cool. Until we come on here and we accidentally say stuff we're not supposed to. It's supposed to be reserved for our
I don't know
newsletter
if I'm
guests.
supposed to say this or not.
So, let's see who's it. I hope you guys got some questions and stuff today because you guys might be more prepared than us, but we're gonna run with it. So Troy Kennedy's in here quick, of course, saying "hola" in a different, improperly spelled Spanish grammar there, but I'm with you.
I'm not getting nothing on mine.
Yeah, I had to reset mine. There's a thing. Terry Howard, of course. Happy Hot Shot Secret Thursday, like he always does. Terry Howard has now earned the Top Fan +1 badge, which I still don't know what the +1 is. Ryan Riddle, howdy. Art Moppin's in. I think Art was just working with you on oh, I can't say that, can I?
I don't know. You can ask him.
Art, can I say it? Art Moppin with Diesel Diesel Army wrote a really nice article that we just saw. It's coming out soon. I think he said he's publishing any time now. So
Yeah, I think he's waiting for your approval.
Oh, it's approved, Artie. I saw it. Looks good,
All
man.
right.
You want to tell them the topic of it? I think our listeners would like to know.
They probably would like to know.
But we shouldn't rat out Artie?
No.
All right. There goes the mystery.
Save him some thunder. Come on.
Well, stay tuned.
I mean, if he wants to post it on there, that's fine. But
if Artie wants to let it out, that's fine. But stay tuned with Diesel Army. Artie wrote a nice article that has something to do with what we do here.
Ooh.
So that's cool.
So the article's about
USMC Racing. Man, I missed that man. Wait, no koozies. Hey, we were just talking about you, Mr. Brian Check of USMC Racing. And you're all that nice technology you got over on your show that I was jealous of until I saw the execution of it. So I hope we're online right now because if we are, we're at least a step better than they did. Uh-oh, I know that sound.
that's your favorite.
I know. Do we have a guest caller? We do. Uh-oh. There he is.
What?
Hey.
Good morning, Josh.
Good afternoon, good morning, or whatever time it is where you're at. So you're out at the pole there in Iowa, right? Awesome.
Are you working on our scripts for this show?
Yeah, we're waiting for this week's scripts for the show.
They're on the server.
Yeah, we're a little late to that. Things don't move. So tell us, show us around. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, well, we've got our Hot Shot Secret booth set up, obviously, close to the spectator entrance, and we're actually down here at the end of the track. NTPA's got their booth as well for all that stuff, but showtime is 7 o'clock tonight. They got modified tractors, super farm tractors, diesel four-wheel drive trucks, and a couple other tractor classes as well. I didn't quite look at the full schedule, but heading out to the pulling track now. So this is actually two tracks wide. So they're running two tracks at one time. Well, not simultaneously, but back and forth. We've got the big screen of the MTPA as well here. So they'll have Jumbotron going, their live stream going as well. I'll get down to the pits as well at some point here.
Hey, Josh, can you remind us where people can catch the live feed at?
It's ntpa.tv for the live feed.
.tv. Okay.
Yeah. And so we go tonight at 7, Friday at 7, and then Saturday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. So doubleheader on Saturday.
Great. And are all those classes you named, are those running every session? Okay.
and they're all working twice.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's back on that train.
And what time does it get started today?
It starts 7 o'clock today.
Uh-oh. Are you getting mobile?
Yeah, the golf cart got cold.
Oh, he's moving now. Careful with that. That's a very expensive golf cart we have.
They have plenty of food here, which is really cool. They make their own pork sandwiches. Pretty awesome. Fat guy approved.
You get many tractors there yet?
What's that?
Are many of the tractors and trucks there yet?
Oh yeah, that's what we're heading to right now.
Going to the pits?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what.
first thing I seen is the what we pull on, the sleds. They just pulled in a couple hours ago. So we got the big sleds that use to actually pull up the tractors on.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through the pits here. I'll point out a couple different vehicles for those that aren't real familiar with the sport. So here, this is a diesel four-wheel drive truck. So these are the multi-turbocharger diesel variety. So obviously 2 big windmills there.
Nice.
Yeah. We got this diesel guy here. He's actually running a Power Stroke in his. Our limited Pro Stock tractor class are those guys here. It's a single turbocharger. This is one of the 2-wheel drive trucks. And so what makes this class unique is the 30-inch hitch height, so a very tall hitch. And they use the force of all the weight on the front. So the engine up here on the front helps get them down the track further. Underneath there's a 1471 blower. It's on alcohol, about 570 cubic inch, 557, depends on exactly which model they're running. A lot of them are based off of a Hemi or a big block Chevy design.
Preferably Hemi.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
I just said preferably Hemi in my world.
Yes. I figured you'd like that Hemi.
Yeah, Aaron wants the big block Chevy version.
I want them all. I'm not picky.
Here's the monsters you guys were looking for, the multi-engine modifieds.
Yes.
So he's got 4 on here right now.
That's insane.
And as you can see, he's actually got room to strap a 5th one on there as well if you want to go to the bigger class.
So how much horsepower is that?
Each one should be about 2,500 to 3,500 horsepower, depending on the configuration he's got on it. I believe this one would be 871 blowers on top instead of the 1471, so probably closer to 2,200, 2,500, somewhere in there. And with these, the hitch height is lower, 18 inches, which is most of the hitch height on a pulling vehicle. So big things we look for in rules is hitch height, weight, and then engine like max configuration. Some of them have different limitations on the engine. That's kind of how the classes are made up. These are the modified Mini. So 1471 big blower on it, 3,500 horsepower onto a chassis that weighs 2,050 pounds, including the driver.
Wow.
So a little bit of horsepower riding between your legs, basically.
Brave men.
Yeah. As you see, there's not much to them on the backside. There's, you know, look for every little ounce of weight they can take care of and, you know, try to cut it off if they can. Yeah, so a lot of different things. I just kind of want to show you a couple of the different classes and some of the irons out here already. There's more people here than I've ever seen at an event of this size. It seems like everyone from everywhere is coming to come out and get the run for the first time this year.
Yeah, that's probably a large reason why. We kind of saw that in some of the racing that we have been able to get in. I think everybody's itching to get out and see it or getting their pull in. So the fact we finally are having one, let alone be a national event, it's good to see that many people come out, and should be a fun weekend.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, do you have the mascot?
I almost forgot. So
They do.
he doesn't pull that rig in here with, you know, just the semi itself. He's got to have it's not street legal at all.
Nice.
What makes this one real unique is he's using electronic fuel injection, where a lot of the guys are mechanical pumps still on the semis and so forth.
All right.
So.
Is that Precious I see?
Yes, it is, our mascot here.
So, Josh, what are you doing? Giving away some EDT in the booth?
Yep, we got our booth set up. Like I said, we got lots of EDT samples to give out. Got our special show special as well for all our products. So if you want to come stock up, come out, see us, find out what we're about, this is the place to come see us at.
Yep. Yeah, we're really proud to sponsor NTPA this year. This is the first one we've been able to actually get out to and on a big level. So if you're in Iowa, if you're in the region, if you're coming out to check out the event this weekend, make sure you stop by the booth there. Christine's out there, Josh is out there. Get yourself, we're giving away free samples of our EDT to everybody. We got all our products marked down, I think 30%. So we know with it being a lot of a new audience for us, it's a good time to try our products and get to know us and what we do. We're giving you some free stuff.
Woohoo.
Come by, get free stuff. Can't beat that, right?
No. Free stuff and money? Maybe that would beat it.
Maybe Josh give money away. I don't know. I'm not.
And I'm going to try and find someone from South Dakota as well.
All right. All right. Well, thanks, Josh. Are you going to maybe go live this weekend and show us some action while you're out there?
Yep, I'll go live at some point here this weekend. The other nice part is about the pits, they're open to all the fans, so if you come out early, come see the drivers, see the vehicles up close yourselves. You know, the pullers always like talking to the fans.
Yeah,
so.
They sure do. Yeah, they enjoy it. Bring the kids.
Yeah.
You get to see some really cool stuff, and those guys always are wide open to tell you about everything you want to see. So, well, good luck, bud. I hope you have a good weekend. It looks like the weather's pretty good, huh?
Beautiful weather. It's like 75 degrees, got a slight breeze, so can't beat it. Get out here. Gates open at 4 o'clock today, 4 o'clock Friday, and I think 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Cool. 4, and 11. All right, sir. Well, you keep us posted. Let us know how it goes, and hope you get a good turnout and have some good polls.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks.
Well, there we have it. Josh out in his domain
His
again.
element, yeah.
He's been waiting to get back into his domain, and
He was looking a little depressed lately. What's wrong, buddy?
Pulley's coming, man. Pulley's coming. Well, I'll tell you what, he looked really comfortable calling out those blowers and
He
stuff
sure
out
did.
there. Ding, ding, ding. So that's cool. We're really happy to support the NTPA this year. It was a big move for us, and it's something we're really going to push hard in the future and going into. And it's kind of our intro this weekend. It's the first time we've been able to get out there. So if you're out there, folks, please stop by the booth. Say hi to Josh. Say hi to Christine.
Say hi to Precious.
Say hi to Precious, and grab yourself some free EDT and see and hopefully get some good polls. It'll be fun.
Right.
All right. So let's see. We were catching up, I believe. Bearded Mix says, "Hey guys, dude, Aaron is all slick back. Yeah, he
Who
is.
said that?
James Bruce, of course.
Must have been when I reset.
Yep. Chad Myers is watching. Should mention Chad Myers was just here. Chad Myers 73, our bud from he's got the YouTube channel, was passing through town, so he stopped by, and good to see Chad. Appreciate you stopping by, Chad. For all those, we tell people all the time, we are literally right off of Interstate 71. I mean, we can like almost see it. So if you guys are ever passing through Ohio, just north of Columbus, look us up. Stop by. We'd love to see
Exit 151.
Exit 151. We're right here, right off the exit. So
Go
stop
towards the
by.
McDonald's.
We'll give you a tour of the place. We don't care who you are. Just say you saw us on Facebook. We like strangers.
Jeez.
Might even give you a free bottle of EDT.
People like free stuff.
They do like free stuff.
I like free stuff.
So, Angel says, first time diesel owner, just bought the fuel pack of Extreme and EDT. Will run half of the Extreme for a full tank, but I'll usually fill up once I hit half tank full. Is it okay to use the EDT for a full tank, even though I didn't use a full tank of the Extreme? Sure. The diesel Extreme is designed to run through a full tank because we want it running through the injectors that long. But basically on that dosage, we like to run the diesel Extreme first, followed up with the EDT. If you're filling up at a half tank, then you're kind of mixing some EDT on top of the diesel Extreme, which is it's all right.
No problems.
It's no problem. Just watch your dosage. Make sure you're dosing how much fuel you put in, not your total capacity. If you're adding a half tank of fuel, just dose that half tank.
Good.
Yeah, we overdose the heck out of our company trucks, but it's like we don't pay for this. 3 doses, but yeah.
I want the super performance dose.
Yep. So there you go, Angel. You're all good. And thanks for trying the products, and congratulations on the new diesel. Welcome to the diesel world. Bearded Medic answers for us like normal. I run down to a quarter to a half tank and add 1 ounce each time, no problems. Let's see here. Eric's watching. Travis is watching. Cole's watching. Angel replies, just wanted to make sure I'm not overkill on the additives. 2017 F350 with a 6.7. Can't believe that I didn't buy a diesel sooner, but I'm kind of paranoid and not wanting to kill the life of it. Well, speaking of overdosing on additives, there's kind of there's a lot of watered down stuff on the market and that's just kind of why there's a bunch of snake oil out there, as people call it, which makes it almost kind of safe to overdose on a lot of stuff because there's not a lot of stuff in the bottle. Now we put no fillers in any of our products. They're fully formulated. So you do have to be careful on dosage with our products. We do tell people that. When it comes to the fuel side, though, I mean, you really have to overdose to create a problem, and really it's just the point where you're diluting the fuel that much. So we've had people that have read the bottle wrong, and a 32 of EDT treats 800 gallons of fuel. We've had people pour this in a tank before and flip out. But what do you tell them when they call in? Send it.
It's like, that's not even the Trace Sykes dosage.
No, it's not. So on the fuel additives,
I tell them add 2 more bottles.
right.
No,
you're free
that's a
from
little bit of-
damage. The only damage is to your wallet. It's just because there's a point of diminishing returns with the additives in there. So with the normal dosage, you're going to stabilize the fuel. You're going to disperse the moisture. You're going to add lubricity. You're going to clean the heck out of your injectors when you put that much cleanser in. It's not going to hurt the fuel anymore. It's just you can get your lubricity levels up a little higher by overdosing. You can get your cetane levels up a little higher by overdosing, but they level off really quickly after how we formulate these. We formulate these to the peak of performance, and then that's what we set the dosages at. So some people feel like we always say, if a little's good, a lot must be great. Well, some other brands maybe, because they've got them watered down. Not really with ours. We've really got them formulated right about the peak of where you could get any gain out of them. So if you add any more, you're really just kind of wasting the product, because we're at the top of the gain curve already.
Yeah, and to add, we have done a lot of no harm testing with these at ridiculously high levels. So I doubt they're putting as much in as we have
during the no harm testing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do that. We, just to assure ourselves of, where limits are. And like Aaron says, we joke around about blowing stuff up around here, but he really does try to blow stuff up all the time. And before we put a product out, once they get the formulation down, we then have to be concerned about, user error and people using the product improperly. It will happen. We know it will happen. We're all human. We all misread something or pour the wrong thing in the wrong hole, and crap happens. So we have to make sure that it's not something that'll be catastrophic to your engine. And so we do crazy stuff before we put something out, and do all sorts of different no harm testing. And if we were overly concerned about something like that happening, we'd have red skulls all over the thing warning you about it. So now the bigger problem we have when we talk about improper dosing is usually when we cross oil and fuel. So when we get this call, people do it. They'll say, uh-oh, I just grabbed this diesel extreme and I poured it in my oil. Or I just grabbed this stiction eliminator and I just poured it in my fuel tank. First and foremost, if you're going to mess up, it's better to pour the oil in the fuel.
Absolutely.
Because then you're usually fine. We want to dilute it down as much as we can, get as much fuel in there to dilute it down, and you're just going to have some really lubricated fuel, and it's not all that bad for the system. Pouring fuel out of it in the oil, not good.
Drain it, yeah.
No matter if you got golden oil in there, we still tell you need to drain it all out. So that's about the worst thing you can do, is pour the fuel out in the oil. But people do it. It happens. It's a mistake. But unfortunately, we're going to tell you whatever's in there, you got to lose it. Got to start from scratch and get her all cleaned out. So Angel, you're all good. Trust me, you are just fine adding that EDT onto the half tank with the DE. Dan Zeldin's watching. Man, Dan's truck is looking good. He may not have sent me another video, but he was hoping to get down to the Texas Truck Jams. Ran into another issue, it looks like, but I'm really pulling for Dan. He's at I told him earlier today that truck's making him work for it, but hopefully he'll get out there soon. Troy Kennedy says we need more segments with Aaron with an E. Erin. Troy, you're a married man. You don't need that. The David Wright is watching with you. Jill, Rocky Bowen is in. What's up, Rocky? Troy Kennedy, where's America's Garage? Oh, wait, I haven't 3D printed it yet. Yeah, Troy, send us America's Garage decal. We need that. We need to get on the wall. I don't know why we haven't seen that. Janess Pitts is in. We saw Janess down there at the Tennessee race. How you doing, bud? A lot of people watching. Where are the questions? Angel, again, I'm learning as much as I can, just trying to make sure this truck lasts me at least 5 to 6 years or more. Oh, Angel, let's put the goal farther than 5 or 6 years. We can get these diesels lasting forever. But I'm glad you're here. Keep watching. We try to educate. Sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah, normally we're a lot more prepared, so don't use this as
well.
but
in all reality, we have this show for that purpose.
Questions and answers. Yeah.
As you can see, we got a lot of smart guys in here that they come and join us every week. But we really like new people too. Somebody who like you that just bought your first diesel. It's tough for us because sometimes we're saying the same thing over to a new owner, but our very regular guests know it too, and they're happy to have a new person in the diesel family. So and check we give Levi a hard time in the newsletter and stuff, but go ahead and sign up for our newsletter. There's great tech information in there, and we do everything from your very basic how to change your oil and how to change your air filter. I even think we had on one, to some very high-tech deep dive into the science behind everything. So there's a little bit something for everybody, and if it's your first diesel, we really try to pride ourselves in being able to welcome you to the diesel world, help you learn about it, and I think you'll extend your goal of 5 or 6 years once we start taking care of that truck. We'll get that thing going 15 or 16 years, no problem. Brian Scheck says, Dad, yes, son, are you coming to MSR November 14th or 15th? I'm going to try, Brian. I'm going to try. If you guys hadn't heard, we did get some bad news yesterday. This was going to be our first year displaying at SEMA in Las Vegas, and unfortunately they just canceled SEMA and Apex. So for the first time I can remember being in this company, we will not be going out to Vegas. Actually, Chris was joking around yesterday. We're good at the hotels, might as well go to Vegas anyways. But unfortunately, we were really looking forward to displaying the Hot Shot Secret Firepunk Diesel S10 at SEMA this year. We did announcement.
Were you going to the SEMA side or the Apex side?
We were going to be in both.
Which one were you personally going to be in?
I was going to be in the SEMA side.
So was I.
Nice. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
So we're a little bit upset about that because we were really looking forward. It was a big move for us because we were always in Apex. We've talked about moving on to the SEMA side. I never really foresaw us being both in Apex and SEMA, but it was going to be a big year for us. And unfortunately, with the COVID stuff, they canceled it. Brian, to your question, Dad, son, it does open up my schedule a little bit more in November and December. So I'll see if I can't make it down there. I do want to come see you guys. That's our USMC Racing guys, and who just added a third car. So that's, I think.
This time it's what?
What's that?
So what this time?
With the third one?
Huh? What is it?
What is what?
Well, it's not a Ford.
Oh, yeah. It's a Chevy.
Yeah.
Yep. So what's cool about that is these guys get veterans, active duty, retired military, first responders, behind the wheel of their endurance cars to, and just out for a weekend with.
I'm not laughing at that. It's a really good cause.
I know.
I'm reading ahead on some of these.
So what's cool about having a third car now, I think Brian said over all the races they got scheduled for the year, that's something like 30 to 40 more veterans they can get behind the wheel. So it just expands the program that much more. So it's also that much more oil we have to sponsor now that they have a third car. But we're happy to do it.
That's also 3 times the testing.
That's true.
For R&D. So
that's true because they certainly do.
So they do good things for us as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So like,
because I know when you're they run the Synchromesh transmission, and you talk about really testing out a transmission fluid. These are random guys, these random vets that jump in an endurance car they've never been in before, just rowing them gears, man. So, and then 2 hours later, there's a different guy there. So, if anybody really takes our Synchromesh to the test, it's USMC Racing. So we really appreciate that. And like I said, their show's back too. So catch their live show. They got one on Facebook.
Maybe
as well.
wait a couple episodes till they get the audio fixed.
They're getting it polished, but you'll see.
I bet their content's better than this.
Brian showed me behind the scenes of his new stuff.
We got him on the audio right now.
Just wait though. It's really high tech what they got going. I'm proud of them. So hello from Fort Hood, Texas. What's up, Joshua? Katie's in, still doesn't have the, she got her top fan badge back.
Woohoo!
Nice. Hello from Iowa. Terry Howard says, Stix Eliminators made a huge difference in my lawn equipment. They used to have a lot of oil consumption. They're running hot. It was about 1 quart per acre. Now they both run cooler, and I haven't had to add any oil for the last 5 mows. Even my push mower doesn't use oil anymore. That's a good testimonial feedback right there. Yeah, I know we have a lot of people using FR3 in lawn equipment. But yeah, if I have new lawn equipment out of the gate, I'd be adding FR3 though. I'll add FR3 to anything that's new out of the gate. So, but yeah, especially if you've got an older lawn equipment, small engines, our oil adders love that stuff. We hear that all the time.
All the time.
And we actually really got into that a lot from some of our fleet business that we have. What a lot of people don't know is the average fleet in America is 3 trucks. people think fleets and they think hundreds of trucks, these giant trucking companies.
Right.
But the average size fleet in America is 3 trucks. So your average lawn care business that might have three crews, you know, with a diesel pulling, you know, a trailer full of lawn equipment, that's the majority of the fleets in America. And we have a lot of those as customers here that we have a fleet program here. If you've got that type of stuff, give us a call. We have a fleet program. We can help you out. And what's nice about the lawn care guys is they find that the same stuff that they're using for their diesel trucks pulling stuff works great in their lawnmowers and their equipment. So it's really expanded our business with them to, you know, once you take care of the getting you around them to make the money, well, that equipment's really what's paying the bills back there. So, so yeah, lawn equipment, we got you covered. Nicholas Chappelle says, "What's up?" Again, we saw him down there in Tennessee as well. Dorian Arena said, "You should hear the one we did." What's he referring to?
I'm guessing a pod or a live.
Yeah, okay.
Facebook Live.
Brian wants to call. Brian, I think you've got our. Unfortunately, you probably have our Skype thing. So surprised it doesn't ring every time. Brian here. Bad audio on the guest did. Oh, see, I bet we have bad audio, don't we? See, we're talking all that smack, and our audio is probably bad the whole time. Oh, we fixed it. So we did have an issue?
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't
I'm going to act like I didn't notice him holding a microphone against the speaker. Levi fixed the audio, yeah. So I'm catching up to where see, Brian's not going to let that ride because I wouldn't let it ride either.
That's fine.
Made some comments on YouTube Live. Kian, or did you see them? Heath, we don't, unfortunately. We always say we're going to get that figured out, but we do monitor the comments live on Facebook, but not YouTube, unfortunately. So I apologize. We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's a cute.
Todd Calley's in. What's up, Todd? Utah in the house. Great show again. I don't know, Todd. You've been here long enough. You don't have to say that every week. 101 back to school. I love it. You guys are great. I think Josh might have a future as a news reporter. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Love the dog. Yep, that's our mascot. I would love 30% off EDT and LX4. My Duramax loves those products. Well, Heath, just shoot over to Iowa. Catch the guys at the pole. In all honesty, when we go out to these events, and I'll tell you frankly too, unlike a lot of additive companies, we don't have a lot of margin on our products because we put a lot into our products. Like I said earlier, the ones that are really watered down, when you see an additive product on the shelf, like you were talking about, they have like this gasoline, it's like $1 on the shelf. You're like, it must be great. It's like how somebody can get something to the retail shelf and sell for $1. It's like that's like less the cost than one ingredient we have in ours. So, so we don't have a lot of margin.
65 cents.
Right. So, but when we go out to these events, when we go out to the races, trade shows, these NTPA polls, we go into these areas. It gets us a chance to talk to you guys face to face and really interact with customers about the products. And that's why we always mark everything down to like 30% off. So we don't really make anything off of it, but we're happy to get the product out. It's the best way to try this stuff. So look for some of the events we got doing. I know this year's kind of tough since so many events are getting canceled, but I don't know exactly where you are, Heath, but you let us know and I'll let you know if we got something by you. And come out and see us. Come out to a drag race or come out to a tractor pull or one of our truck shows or a trade show, something like that, and pick up some product cheap. That's how you do it. Cheap. Or keep your eye on the newsletter and watch out for good sales that Levi puts on, and get yourself a good deal. Angel says, "Thank you so much, much appreciated." Well, thank you, Angel, and again, congrats on the new truck. James Bruce, hey, I was able to find the office, and I even had to steal a truck to get there, so no excuses, people. This is true. James Bruce did steal a truck from Firepunk Diesel and drove up here. Oh, I overdose EDT and LX4 every time, all the time. Yeah, Heath, you're okay. Especially on the LX4. We actually have a lot of testing on overdosing of LX4. Levi, if you pull up the LX4 page and pull up the Torx DX, wear scar testing. The reason why I want to show you this is because it will show you how far we tested on it, and we could have even gone further, because I believe it was I'm going to get Talk Your World now, the 1 to 1280 mix,
Right.
which is 1 to
10 gallons.
10 gallons.
See, there I'm your talk. This
I
is
know.
weird. Did we switch?
Dude, what happened? So if you see that first column there, it's a the first column is the base dosage, right? So it's 590 wear
Yeah.
scar. And so we tested it at 1 to 1280, and that's actually the dosage that we recommend out there. This is for regular use.
For regular diesel fuel.
On regular diesel
Pump
fuel.
diesel, yeah.
Exactly. So 1 ounce to 10 gallons of diesel fuel will get you, on the other chart we'd show you where it drops you underneath on the wear scar. What we were trying to do with this testing was see how far we could get this super dry race diesel fuel, which is really dry, at 590 down. And you can see it moved it to 484, I think it says. So then we said, okay, let's try again. And now we tried a 1 to 512 dosage, which is 1 ounce every 5 gallons, correct?
Sure.
4 gallons. 4 gallons.
Okay.
And then we
I gonna
tried
argue?
1 to
256.
256 is 1 ounce every 2 gallons. That got it down to 461.5, which
Right.
we consider, the American Motor Association considers 460 the safe zone, so 461.5 we're close. When I talk to the racers, I get this question all the time from them. If they're running this VP Torx DX and they want to get it into a safe zone, I reference this. I said, look how far we went with our LX4. Knowing LX4 has the most lubricity of any product on the market
Right.
now, it is the number one on the market for lubricity. It still took us all the way down to 1 per 2 gallons. You know what I tell them? 1 per gallon. So these guys are putting
I
1 ounce
think
per
it's-
gallon.
Yeah, I think it's done by then.
Yeah.
And that.
Well, you can see how
only
it's flattened off.
Yeah, it's flattened.
I just do that maybe because it gets maybe we get 1.5, get it down to 459, like woo. So yeah, so it's you're overdosing of LX4 is fine heat. You're not hurting anything. If you go to the extreme, like we were just talking about for the super dry, you might need it on that. If you're just doing it on pump fuel, save your money, man. You're not helping too much after those first couple ounces. So. Greg Quirk says, just picked up a piece of construction equipment. Put Diesel Extreme in it before it made it to the shop. Changed the fuel filter when we serviced it. Inside filter did not look pretty. It was rusty. Any suggestions on the fuel products to help keep the fuel system from regrowing rust? Absolutely.
I mean, that is a common thing. Like, there's a lot of buildup on old used equipment that hasn't used additives
Yep.
before. And sometimes, even though they're designed to clean and dissolve, that sometimes it's just an overload,
Yep.
to be honest. I mean, it's just, there's a bunch of crap.
Especially if it's been sitting there for a while.
Right.
You're going to have a lot of oxidation build up. I mean, the fuel's going to go bad. It's going to build oxidation. It's going to start rusting everything it's touching. And that first clean out is going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
And then it's going to beat
then-
up on your
then-
fuel filter.
And then all of a sudden, after it's clean, it's beautiful.
Yep. So,
But yeah,
so
it's,
Greg, do
I
that.
mean, it's not super common, but it does occur
Yeah.
on really neglected equipment.
And also, so Greg, you did right with the Diesel Extreme. Get it cleaned out. You sometimes, what I recommend is
I'd hit it again.
hit it again. Yeah. So get that first nasty clean out done. Clean off all the top rust that you may have. You good? All right. And we're flying solo, man. No one's behind the wheel back there. But get that first clean out done, and it may put some stuff in your fuel filter. So I always tell people when they're doing a clean out, like, leave that old fuel filter in there while you do your first clean. So
as
you're
long
going
as
to
you
toss
can.
it anyway.
As
So
long as you can.
yeah, and then
Sometimes
get
they
it
plug up.
get it all crudded up, clean it out of there, and then go back at it with another dose of Diesel Extreme, just so you make sure you get all the secondary layer of any oxidation out of there. And then to answer your direct question, any suggestions to keep the fuel system from regrowing the rust, then you can run EDT in every single tank after that. At least keep something in the fuel. We have a rust and corrosion inhibitor as one of the 6 ingredients in here. So on top of that, we also have a water dispersant. So the water dispersant is going to take any of the moisture that you have in it, and it's not
It's not an emulsifier.
It's a
demulsifier.
demulsifier. So
Correct. So the water fuel separator, done.
right. The emulsifiers out there, we're one of the few that use a demulsifier. A lot of the emulsifiers basically encapsulate the water and try to push it through your system, which is not friendly once it gets to your tips of your fuel injectors there. We use a demulsifier, which actually costs a little bit more of a chemical, but it's a better way to go because it will drop all the water out of solution down into the bottom of the tank for your separator, and boom, it's gone. We have a fuel stabilizer.
That's why we have the rust and corrosion inhibitors.
Right, and so while it's sitting down there,
Right.
it can create rust while your separator's working. So we add a rust and corrosion inhibitor that's going to prevent any of that from happening. Right. And then also, as a preventative, we have a fuel stabilizer in here as well. Those are 3 of the 6 products right there. 3 of the 6 products in here are basically designed for the issue you're talking about, to prevent rust, to treat it once it's there, to get it out of there, prevent it from coming back. The fuel stabilizer alone allows the fuel to stay good so it doesn't start to oxidize and start developing rust. The other 3 things aren't even involved in that. You're talking about a cetane booster, an injector cleaner, and a lubricity agent. So half of the formula that we have in here is really kind of designed for handling moisture and corrosion.
Off topic, I've graduated. I don't need to use my fingers to count.
You see me go after
it's
it?
It's only 2.5 years, but I finally got it.
Yeah. So I hope that answers your question, Greg. But you did right. Just follow up that Diesel Extreme with some EDT, and you'll be good to go, man. 6 ounces of EDT and 10 ounces of LX4 in a 2015 Duramax. Man, you are paying our bills here, Heath. That is a lot of product. And I'm assuming you know that there's already LX4 in that EDT. So
maybe.
You're putting a lot in there. But Heath, if you really are worried about a CP4 failure, I get it, man. This is pennies in comparison to the cost of that, so it makes sense. Getting people to drop the competition adders to come over to Hot Shot Secret. Good to hear, bud. All right, lots of people watching with us. Dorian Rena, we will be at TTJ, Texas Truck Jam. Should be a good time. Awesome, Dorian. Good luck down there. I hope you're racing and going to show them what's up. Sean Bottomley, will shift restore taste bad? I don't think I want to read this. Funny story. Thursday changed rear diff and your guy's gear oil and spin-on filter and changed trans fluid. Well, was drinking a few beers, carrying a beer and open bottle of Restore, accidentally took a swig of Restore. We don't advise that.
No, it's...
What? Well, the good news is the Shift Restore is just one chemical.
Oh, it's only one chemical instead of 10. It's the most poisonous chemical we have, but...
It is a Group 5 ester.
It is, yeah.
So you had a nice, strong ester, man. I bet I woke you up a little bit, Sean. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't take that customer service
Powered by
call.
science.
Dorian says, you should taste the LX4. You'll be pooping like nothing. Definitely lubricates the insides. I don't want to know if you actually know that.
Did we really?
Wow. Good. Well, let me finish up here. We got a few more in here. Zinny Fisham. Hi, Kyle. Hugs. Hey, Mom. Love you. She's always in. Max Pavlik. Just picking up a 91 Ford Festiva. It's been sitting for years. Could not get to run. What is the best for clean out? Oil, fuel, intake, etc. Cranks and starts shut off. Cranks and starts and shuts off. 91 Ford Festiva. Sitting for years. Well, the first thing I would do would make sure you got fresh fuel in it. Bad fuel here is going to compound the problem. I don't think I'd even try putting gasoline extreme in bad fuel to save it, would you?
No.
No.
It won't touch it.
No, I would drain the tank, put fresh fuel in, put some gasoline extreme in your fresh fuel so you can start cleaning out the whole fuel system. Aside from that, obviously, I'd probably put fresh oil in it, and I would run Stiction Eliminator in it right away to clean out the oil side. As far as it cranking and starting to shut off, I don't know if that's going to solve the problem, but it's certainly going to be the first step you need to go to. So, like everything we say here, let's start off with a fresh clean out on both sides. So, unfortunately, with this one, with the fuel, I would dump it. So dump the fuel, dump the oil, fresh fuel, fresh oil, stiction eliminator in the oil, gasoline extreme in the fuel, and let us know, Max. Keep us posted on that. I'd like to hear how that goes. Let's see. Hello from Arizona. This is Eric Wilkes. So we got everybody. Josh Lawyer's in. What's up, Josh? Heath's Kansas. Okay. I don't know if we got anything going on in Kansas. Dan Yost said, "Where's my sticker and oil?" Dan, decals are in. I did forget the rainbow decal, but I promise I'll get one ordered for you. I'm serious. He's got he runs a rainbow decal right across for the lower part of his windshield all the way across. I don't know how he sees out of it. It's not the normal banner one up top.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Yep. Sean says, I don't think I ingested, but ooh, spit it out right away. Maybe feel more than that, a few more beers. If people read the SDS sheets and compare to other products, they will be shocked. I was. You know, Heath, you're right. And actually, when we get off here, I got tagged on Facebook on a question about AMSOIL Dominator oil. Somebody had asked about switching from AMSOIL Dominator 2050 over to our Hot Shots Adrenaline 2050 racing oil. I hadn't responded yet because I had Aaron pull our sheets on it, but I'll post them up here in a minute. Obviously, when you see these forums and people ask oil questions, there's a lot of, you wouldn't believe how many oil experts there are.
There's a lot of oil
There's
experts.
tons of
Right.
internet oil experts.
It makes me feel like I don't need a job.
Yeah, why? Well, we got Facebook forums,
Right.
you know, like, but
I'm good.
But I'll respond to that post. But you know, I don't like to get in shouting matches with oil experts on Facebook. But I will post. We do an analysis here. We do virgin analysis, and we happen to have virgin analysis on both those oils. So I can show you exactly what's in that AMSOIL Dominator, and I'll show you what's in our Adrenaline R5, and let the chips fall where they may. It's like, it's there. So you're right, Heath.
Oh,
If people
KJ
did read that
Jones.
stuff, it would help. KJ Jones says, "What's up? How you doing, KJ?" KJ, man, not making it out to Vegas. Usually hope to see you once I'm out that way, but SEMA's, but oh well. So as we wrap up, hey, we made it, guys. We made it.
Guys.
Completely unplanned show, like off. I mean, Josh leaves and doesn't script us, but then leaves it on the server, but we made it. Did we figure out, Levi? I believe we started doing the giveaway sign up though, right? Yeah. So are you gonna like draw a name or something?
Yeah, just not live, not on screen.
Oh. What you're gonna do it behind the screen and then tell me? Yeah. Okay, so just to be clear, so people know how we're doing this going forward, a lot of times we give away products every week, and we'll pick a name from the comments, people that comment in. Apparently, these guys are putting it up on our Facebook page ahead of time, a few days ahead of time. Is that right, Levi?
Sure.
And so you can enter to win each week, and then we will draw a name from all the entries and give you the prize that we have. If you are watching live when we give the prize away and you win and chime up and let me know, we give them a bonus prize.
Whoa. This is getting high tech.
I know. This is a marketing idea. So so it gives you incentive each week to enter our contest. Make sure, for those of you that are here every week, make sure you enter every week on our Facebook page. And then as you're watching, if we pick your name, shout out and we will give you a second prize. So this week's EDT, and are you in the process of pulling up a name, Levi? Are you actually miking up yourself?
Maybe.
Oh, look at this. He grew since his debut.
I don't know how the audio output's going to be, but
Ah, all right.
drum roll.
Well, I can see. Can they not see this?
Yeah, this isn't live.
Oh, this is all right. And the winner is.
IP address.
Yeah.
That's a Levi joke right there.
Yeah.
Apparently, we have two winners.
Apparently, we have two winners. How's that happen? Do we not know? That's all right. We'll give.
More the merrier.
So what are the names?
So we just have emails.
Oh, that's right. Write this down. We're gonna read email address.
Okay.
So everybody can then start spamming this poor person who just wants some EDT. Why don't we read the first half of the email address and not the at?
That's a good idea. BFSCHOR.
BFSCHOR.
BFSCHOR at something.
.com.
.com.
And
You're
the second
on-
winner
And
is.
the second winner is
Drum roll. GQUIRK.
I think we had a guy in there like that. GQUIRK.
So G Quirk.
G Quirk. Didn't we have somebody in here? Was that Greg? That was asking a question earlier, like Greg Quirk or something?
I don't know.
I thought we did. I thought maybe he was live. So GQUIRK at something. You're our second winner.
Oh,
So
yeah. Looks like it.
is he in there?
He is in there.
Was it Greg Quirk?
It was.
I thought I knew that. I recognized that name. So Greg, if you're live, chime in, man. You get to double your prize.
And Kyle's going to throw in another fuel filter.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Shouldn't make promises.
So we will email those people, those two winners that got to register. How many people registered? You know?
2.
Is it a lot,
It
little?
was a joke.
Not as many as last week, but there's quite a few.
Couple hundred? Cool. So thanks for registering. We were going to email those two winners. If you are live, say it now, and I'll double your winnings. Otherwise, we're going to send you guys out some EDT, and hope you enjoy that. It's a great product to have. If you got a gas car, find a diesel friend and give them a gift. Wouldn't you say?
What if you have no friends at all?
Yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah, it is.
So we will stay tuned this weekend with good luck to Chad and Christine, or Josh and Christine, out in Iowa. If you're around there, go out, check out the NTPA polls. If you're not around there, you can catch it on ntpa.tv. And Josh is he said he's gonna go live a couple
That's what he
times.
said.
He showed us some pretty cool equipment. So good luck to everybody out there in Iowa. Have a good poll this weekend, and we will be back here like we are every Thursday at 1:30 p.m.
Hopefully a little more prepared.
Hopefully a little more prepared, but I think it was the hangover after
You
the
never know.
100th episode.
Is
So
that it?
yeah,
Did you get invited to a party?
no.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Jeez.
the 100th party. So all right, folks, we'll see you next Thursday. Have a great weekend.